Okay, the first meeting of Local 1 Minecraft Federation of Freelance Workers is now in session. I'd like to welcome everybody to the first official union meeting here at Local Union 1. So this is the start of our union. Obviously, we are small, but we're setting out to make sure that we have all the rights in place for the freelance workers, as well as, or to be included, fair wages for an honest day's worth of work. We want to make sure that there are safe working conditions, plenty of items to go around to do said work, and people in place just in case a payment is missed or anything like that. So we're calling this meeting to start out. We are going to need to elect officers and things like that, but obviously kind of a one-man union. So since we don't have any old business, we will move on to new business. So first things first with the new business, we need to elect officers. We need to recruit members, and we really need to make a showing. So we're going to need to brainstorm some ideas together and come up with ways that we can promote this union in a nice, peaceful way. Obviously, we stand for the rights of workers, but we want to make sure that things are fair in our prospective employers' world as well. We're not going to take full advantage of them, but, fair day's work, fair day's pay. That's what we have on the table. So, does anybody else have any new business? I do. Zap, Local 1. Yeah, so we did a job a little while ago for Mr. Foxy No Tail, and we slabbed up a couple of chunks in his ocean monument, or his ocean area, I'm sorry. There was a mob farm that him and Slack have on the world, and they fell off the platform. They needed the ocean slabbed up because the slabs would prevent any mobs from spawning. It also prevented the cave spawn, so we jumped on that train, and we were promised a reward of our choice, and we chose the redstone block, or the box of redstone, and we have not received it yet. Thank you, Zap. I appreciate you bringing that to our attention here on the floor. I guess what we will do is we will send a message to Mr. No Tail and see if we cannot get this situation remedied. Anybody have anything else for new business? Nobody? Over there? Okay, so under Good of the Union, we've already discussed that we're going to put a promotional campaign together to get some new members. Once we have a few members, we will call elections. We will be starting monthly meetings 1 month from today's date, and they will happen once a month on the same date unless things impact us. Obviously, with the COVID-19 virus that's sweeping the world, we are going to maintain a social distancing, so these meetings will be short, and we will make sure that we are spread out evenly inside the room, and obviously covering our face is a must, unless you don't have a mouth. But other than that, I don't have anything. Appreciate you guys stopping by for the first meeting. Meeting adjourned. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock Season 1. This is episode 45. In the last couple of clips, you should have seen a little bit of a union meeting that we had. And we are chilling on top of the museum, I believe. I've just been keeping an eye out. If you guys watched my live stream, you know that I am in search of a witch, and you kind of know the reason why. And we will get to that reason a little bit later. Far, no luck. One thing that I have done is I've tried to capture or get things to spawn up here. I took all the lighting out. Unfortunately, the roof is made completely with stairs. Now, I covered the top of the roof with solid blocks and still couldn't get anything to spawn in here. I built another layer up above this. Couldn't get anything to spawn, so I really don't know what's going on, if there's things underground that is spawning and preventing it. But we've done a little bit of work since the last episode. I've gotten the path connected up. Try to make this similar to this. The only thing I need is leaves to kind of put around these. We'll get to that at a later date. So what I want to kind of start today with is we've got the meeting hall taken care of. What I'd like to start on is doing some offices up here to get the upper area completed. So I've been placing some blocks. I've been messing around with a little bit of things and stuff. And my original thought process was basically I want an office in this corner and kind of an office in this corner. There's really only a couple of people in a local hall that are full-time there. So one of those would be your business agent, the organizer, and then your secretary or something like that. So what I'm thinking is having these kind of cubicle-style offices similar to this one here. I like where this is going. I like the weird door here to get in. And no real roof. This is something I really don't like. Like, I don't like the bulkiness of that, so what we may do is just do that. No. It would need to be here. The inside don't look bad, but this looks kind of bulky. Maybe we'll keep the design that we had like that, and we could build this up or something like this. It kind of looks silly. I don't know. We're still going to play around with it. The other idea that I had was doing something simple like this, and then we'd have basically a door here, and then we would sculpt. Let's see what this looks like. We would sculpt this like this. We would bring this up to this level, same as that over there. So we'd bring this up like this. Oh, I don't have any more. I have all of my stuff right here, though. I just got turned around. Let's go up right here, and then take this across like this. And then we would just frame this in like this and fix our little mistakes. Now this could look cool with like a corner window looking into the office. I don't like that. I don't know. Now, if we did this same style here, let's go ahead and tear this out. We're going to play around with this a little bit and then get some other things finished up here. Okay, so right here is where the wall... Let's see. If we filled that in like that, the next portion would be here. And like that. And this would go like that. And then how did I do? I think I went like this. I'm actually going to need to make myself another door. And if I remember correctly, place that like that. Let's make another couple of doors real quick. And this one here. Have to place these here just for the doors to turn the correct way. Otherwise, if you were to just put these doors down, they kind of go whichever way they want. If you have solid blocks behind them, that's how you can get the door handles in the center, the hinges to hit the correct side. So these are like this. Why does that look so weird? Because I just need something right above the door. Here, kind of blocking that off, and then this was a decent sized window. And this was also a decent sized window. Like that. And if we close this up, let's go ahead and throw the glass in here to get the full effect. We'll get that glass pane in a minute. So I like this, and the reason I like this is we could put kind of a round desk here, like a half circle desk. I think that could look kind of cool. And then we could have a secretary sitting right here, just waiting for people to come in. So the other thing the next things that we need to do and figure out is going to be the desks inside these offices here. It's going to be pretty plain. Interior building is not my strong suit, but we're going to try. We're going to give it the old college try. So let's place down a few blocks together. Where would we start? Now I'm thinking it's going to be kind of rough to put this in. Kind of working with a small space here. And I need to get my axe out of the ender chest. Actually, the backpack is right here. Yeah, we've been going back and forth at night looking for witches and stuff like that. Hopefully we will find what we need shortly. Let's see. So that looks cool, but I don't like... What else we got to mess with? Yeah, we'll just use these for the time being. We could... I think that would be too tall, though. Yeah, we could put a lectern here as kind of like a registry book. Like an out-of-work list book that individuals could sign. Okay, we're coming up with a couple ideas. So there are books that you sign. They call them an out-of-work list. There's book 1. Those are the people that are members of the local. There's book 2. Those are people that are members of other locals. And then there's a couple other books that really don't matter for what we're doing. Now, we could get fancy with this and hit that like that and hit this like this, and it would slim up the area that we had to work with an individual here. But it would get rid of our little air gaps, so to speak, and then this could be... we could actually maybe wrap this around one more go. That ain't bad. So you come up the stairs, turn around, see the reception desk here, and the book would be here for us to sign. And I guess we could put a couple of different things here, a book if we wanted to. I'm thinking about a book here and maybe one on an item frame or something could look cool. Yeah. I like it. We might even... Is this... No, this is dark oak and this is spruce, so this works out pretty good. We're going to have to figure out our lighting situation as well. let's go ahead and design this real quick. We'll let night kind of start up, and then I'm going to go out and looking for somebody. Now, you should have seen a little montage of me capturing this guy. We almost lost him because this is half slabs, so they let the sunlight through. They don't count as full blocks. Anyway, originally I was thinking about getting a witch in here. Thought it would be kind of funny, but unfortunately, I haven't found a witch, so I figured a villager would be better, and we're going to take this zombie villager and just heal it up. So, I guess what we need to do is we need to let this thing, cure? Can I get you pushed in? I don't want to risk hurting you. But I did run off to the base. I made a couple of book and quills. We've made a couple of lecterns. And we're ready for our next little segment on what we're going to do in here. So with these books, let's go ahead and throw these on our inventory. We're going to call this first book Out of Work List. And we'll bump this back. Can I go back? Nope. Right there will be fine. Oops. Okay. And we'll just close out of this guy for now. That's the first one. Oh, I didn't save it? Hmm. It's been a while since I messed around with these guys. Okay. So that one's down. Hello, you. Wow, he changed fast. Okay. So what I want here is actually this villager sitting in this hole over here. So we should be able to move him relatively easy. Should be able to just push you where we want you. Perfect. Now we can clean up our mess. We are going to need to figure out how to encase this guy so he can't get out of here. And I have a little bit of an idea. Let's see. We can get rid of that, and that. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and set down one of these. You already are a librarian, so I don't think that this is the workstation that he is attached to. If I were a betting individual, I would say that this is the one that he sees. So we're going to get rid of that one too. And I don't know... I know these things are completely a pain. We're not really going to use them for trades, but it would be nice to get a decent little trade on him. Okay, so while I wait for... I think there's a certain time in the day when they reset their jobs. And then we can mess around with him a little bit more. We're going to grab this box for now. We'll just set it down here. Mess of things. And I think that we can get away with a little bit of nether brick fenced around this individual. And he shouldn't be able to get out of this. At least not pathfind out of it. May find this individual floating around here somewhere else in the future. The other thing that we could do is we could push him up one block. I wouldn't mind that. But then he could jump over. I'm going to have pretty much a lectern here, here, and here. So we've got this book that's the out of work list. We're going to edit this one. And this is going to be the... what do we want to call this? Application for new membership. So people can come down here and write their names in if they want to be a new member. This would be for the individuals such as myself if we're out of work. This hall will try to get more work, and then I'm not sure what to do with the third book. Maybe we could call this one... what is the word I'm looking for? It is, there's something. Grievances? Yeah, that's what it's called. Grievances. So, basically, a grievance is when somebody does something that kind of goes outside. grievances. I hope I spelt that correctly. It's gonna go outside of, like, if you get paid to do a job, or you put in for a job and they don't pay you. That's all kinds of different things like that. Or let's say you took a job and somebody comes in and takes the job from you. You could file a grievance on them. Yeah. That's what we're going to call that. Are you going to reset, or are you just going to be a pain like all villagers? Like I said, I'm not really wanting to trade with this guy, but it would be nice if he had like a trade that is useful, you know, mending. Okay, so he doesn't want to cooperate, so we're just going to put these down like this. So this one is the out of work list. I'm going to push him right out of what I was trying to put him in. Out of work list. Going to have application for new membership in this spot right here. And then grievances in this spot. Perfect. So people can come in here. They can put their name in for if they want to be a member of the local, and then that'll have to go through the meeting process. The same thing with the grievances, and the out of work list doesn't have to go through the meetings. That just has to be reviewed. And then individuals can find, the individuals of the hall can find the workers some work. So now I had a plan to name this individual a certain name. All right, and it was going to be funny if it was a witch. But what I'm asking you guys, those of you that are still watching at this point in the episode, if you know what this name is from, Gruntilda, go ahead and leave a comment below. Give it your best guess. And we will review the answer in the next episode. Did it work? Or did he just take... Ah, it didn't work. I thought you could name these guys. I hate you. I so hate you. The one thing I did notice is that none of his trades are lessened either. Obviously, this one wouldn't be, but you would think instead of 6 emeralds, this would have a little line through it because we cured you. You're ungrateful, my friend. Alright, well, let's go place this lectern back down here. And I have enough stuff in my inventory, actually, to make a book for down there. This is pretty much the top side complete, at least what I wanted to do with it. I didn't want to get too crazy with it. So we're going to place these things back in here and move on from this today. Need to check our recording time, or at least what we've got recorded, and we've got a few other things that we can do. Alright, quick look at the video time, and we're just about out of time for today. I really like what has happened here, and hopefully this video turns out. I'm going to try a couple of new things in the editing, but one last little thing that I did was I put an end rod behind this carpet here, and I figured these little shelves could hold some flower pots, and we could throw a little bit of greenery inside this area. Throw in a couple of flowers and a cactus. I think we can put bamboo in here. We can. And then a blue orchid. This is one of my favorite flowers. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if there's cornflowers nearby. I'd like to put one of those. I just kind of snagged some stuff from nearby. And while we go look, here we go. Here's a cornflower right here. I'm gonna snag that and trade that out. But the last episode, I had a question in there for you guys about. I'm gonna change Daisy out. As far as giving a name to this, I had the Minecraft. What did I even call it? The MFFW, the Minecraft Federation of Freelance Workers or something like that. I got 2 comments on the video. One was from Victim that said 3DF or 3DWF, the three-dimensional workforce. I like that one. It's a pretty good one. I also got another one that was the independently contracted bedrock miners. And those are also, that one is also super, super cool. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about the name just yet. The ICBM almost sounds like a union, but the 3DF or the 3DWF is also cool because I did mention that, we span across all 3 dimensions. But it says it right here, Minecraft Federation of Freelance Workers. Anyway, I do need to change this too. One of the things in the comment for the independently contracted ones was the adding that, the 001. So we're going to change that, and I want to try something on camera, I guess. Yeah, that is a Java only thing where you can hit these with die. I can't remember. Let's try this. I cannot for the life of remember if it's like Alt 0167. I cannot remember. Oh, nope. I got it right there. So I think that was, we'll try it again in just a second. We don't want it blue. Is it F that's white? Local. So it's the Alt key 0167 to get the dyed colors. Awesome. It's been so long since I've done that I forgot, but it's something that, I've done enough of that I should know how to do it. And that just pops a little bit better than that, so we'll fix that one later. Anyway, I'm really happy with the way this all turned out. We got a little bit of greenery. We got our receptionist here, Gruntilda, even though it didn't say her name up there. It really, really bugs me that didn't work. We got our books here, application for new membership, out of work list, and grievances. And, as a matter of fact, I didn't sign these, so I should be able to edit these. Let's see. Unpaid work. I think it was called the Ocean Slab Job. All right. So we're going to put that in there for our grievances right now. And I guess next time we're gonna handle this grievance right here. Another thing that we also need to do, and the reason I have a few other items in my inventory to make a book and quill, is I do need to get a book made up for organizing new members. All in due time. But anyway, a little bit different of an episode, a little bit shorter of an episode. Like I said, we're going to try a couple of different things in the editing side of things, and hopefully this all turns out real well. We did quite a bit of things. I've actually spent quite a bit of time on this episode figuring out what I wanted to do for the offices. I know it seemed rather quick. I also spent quite a bit of time messing around trying to get a witch to fill this spot. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Leave a comment. Consider subscribing if you're new. Check the description below to find all the different ways to follow me, and I will see you guys on the next one.